Welcome back to Heartland Family Adventures. Today we're taking you on a complete tour of the Hilton Orlando Buena Vista Palace in Orlando, Florida. This is an official Walt Disney World hotel in the Disney Springs Resort area. We're sharing a room tour of the one-bedroom island suite, as well as a full tour of the resort to show you the lobby, dining options, pools, and other on-site amenities, including the fitness center, arcade, and more. If you're planning an upcoming trip to Disney World and wondering whether the Hilton is a good option for you and your family, we invite you to sit back and relax as we share a full tour of this resort and hope you enjoy. The resort is divided into the tower buildings and the island buildings, with the pool area located in the middle. The tower building is where you can find the guest lobby, restaurants, fitness center, and meeting and event space. The island towers are also available for guests, with spacious suites and convenient access to the pool area and the walkway to Disney Springs. During our stay, we were located in the island towers in a one-bedroom island suite.
Let's look at the little atrium area in the island building. It's been really quiet around here. Hardly ever see anybody out and about in this building, which is really nice compared to the main building that's always pretty busy.
Hey guys! Hi! Where are we today?
We're at the Hilton Buena Vista Palace, which
Yes.
is right across from Disney Springs, and we got the one-bedroom island suite. What do you think, guys? This place pretty
This
cool?
place pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we are going to give you a tour today, walk you around the room, and we'll show you some video footage of the resort as well, and tell you about our stay and what it's like to stay here. So we're going to show you around today. All right, so we're just walking into the entryway, and here, okay, this is the one bedroom island suite. So we're in the island tower, and it's really, really nice as you come into the room. So we'll show you the entryway, right, coming into the door. They've got this kind of kitchenette set up here with a microwave, which is really nice to have here. So if you want to have some popcorn, you want to warm up some food, that's nice to have if you've got leftovers. Underneath here, we've got the mini fridge and the safe.
So it is a pretty small mini fridge.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Keep that in
little mini
mind.
fridge.
Yeah.
And no freezer, so just regular mini fridge, no freezer in there. Got some room for some maybe bottled waters and some cans.
So this is a good size safe though.
Good size room safe
That'll
though.
fit that'll fit any laptop that you have.
Yeah, that's great. So we've got some cabinets there, and then we've got a little sink here, just nice to have here off the main room. So then what we really liked about this room is that you get this full kind of living area space, kind of more space to enjoy and relax. So we've got this kind of L-shaped couch over here, lounge couch, kind of a little, looks like these like plushy place to put up your feet and a little table. Nice comfy pillows. How's the couch? Does it seem pretty comfy? Gonna sit on it? See what you think.
Oh,
Nice comfy couch.
yeah.
They've got some kind of pool, kind of beachy themed decor in here. I really like this over here. They've got a desk.
And more pillows.
Yes, lots of pretty pillows. Got a desk over here with 2 chairs, a nice little table, a lamp. This is where you've got the coffee maker, the ice bucket, the phone. And they give you, it's a 2-cup. Yeah, it looks like a 2-cup Cuisinart coffee maker. And they also give you some creamers and sugars and coffee. Looks like they give you coffee bean coffee here. Nice.
And also cups.
And then also cups and stirrers, all the things. And then over here is the TV. It's a medium-sized TV. How big would you say is that, Dave?
40.
Like a 40-inch? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and then lots of storage drawers here. My goodness. Okay, so these are really nice deep drawers in there. And we've got 3. So we got 6 drawers here. That's very nice. Got a lot of clothes in there. And then off of the main living area, they have a little patio nook. I'll come out here and show you guys the little nook. So there's just a little kind of like V-shaped patio, and 2 little chairs and a little table.
It's very nice out here too. It's pretty warm.
And you see kind of our view is kind of some
This would
trees
be
and
just-
parking lot.
This would be the you didn't pay for it view.
Right, we didn't pay for the view.
They do also have view of Disney Springs.
Yeah, that would be that would be the premier view. Pay a little bit extra for that. So we don't have a view, but we have a nice little patio. So this is nice to come and sit out here outside.
Table.
Oh yeah, so you can actually pull the table out here. That's nice. So it kind of tucks in under that desk, and you can pull the table out. That's great.
Good place to eat.
That would be great for eating snacks and food and breakfast here in the room. Right, so show you around the bedroom. So this is very spacious, my goodness. And we've got another probably like 40-inch TV in here as well. And more drawers, look, more drawer space here. So got 6 more, looks like 6 more drawers. Same thing down here. Oh, this one is actually, this one opens up. Oh, okay, shelving in there instead of drawers. Very nice, put shoes or whatever you need to in there. Lots of storage space. Nice little chair, little end table lamp. It's got a electrical outlet and a USB in the lamp as well. And then the bed looks, yeah, this nice big king bed.
Oh, it's comfy.
And then we have a little clock over here, and it's got a USB charger embedded in it as well. The little lamps. On both sides of the bed have little end tables and lamps and lights and shelving, which is great. We've got the room phone over here, and then more electrical outlets and USB for charging. Very nice. So here's a view of the full master bedroom. Really nice, very spacious, got lots of room. And then the living room area as well as the master both have their own little walkout patio. So I'll show you, it looks exactly the same, kind of that little V-shaped patio, 2 little chairs and a table. And it's pretty secluded. Like I can't even though there's a patio literally on the other side, I could not tell you, I think Dave and the kids are over there now, and I probably couldn't even tell that they're there. So the same view, just nice little patio here with the little chairs and table. Coming back into the room, here's a view of the room from this side. That's the door to the bathroom area, and then the doors. These are two doors that open up into the bedroom area, so you can open this up and kind of have more of an open from the bedroom to the living room area, which is nice. Okay, take you in here. This is the bathroom area. So it's got a decent sized bathroom. I mean, it's not teeny tiny. I think we can fit in here pretty comfortably. It's only got 1 sink, a little bit of storage space on the sides, and a little bit of storage down below. Got a hair dryer, towels, and you've got some Bath and Body products, verbena and lavender, shower cap, shampoo and conditioner, and facial soap. A little towel rack there. A decent sized shower. It's a tub shower combo, which is nice when we're traveling with the kids because Henry still takes a bath. Got just kind of a basic shower head. Shower looks clean though. Shower looks nice and clean. And then just the little toilet here. And then right here in the bathroom is where they have the little closet. So open this up. You see we fit all of our suitcases in here. They've got the suitcase rack and then a decent amount of hangers, and then they've got extra bedding and pillows in there, and then as well as the ironing board, and then the iron tucked in over here. So it's like they have all the basic room amenities, and then there is a kind of a long mirror here in the inside of the door. So got a kind of a standing mirror there. All right, so that's kind of a look at the bathroom. Fairly clean, I would say. I wouldn't say it's like the newest. It's got some dings and scratches here and there, but it's fairly clean, so that's nice. The master bedroom, though, very bright and white, very clean. Seems like it's this part of the room has maybe been more updated and more recent. And this part of the room is very nice and clean and bright and white as well. And there's the kids out sitting on the patio. They are liking this. Well, here's the room thermostat. So you can set up the fan and the temperature. Another nice feature about this room is that the couch converts into a little hide-a-bed, which will be perfect for our kids because we got the full 1 bedroom over there. And then the kids also have their own little bed. And so it's an L shape, so this part of the L kind of folds out into a nice sized hide-a-bed, and then they've still got the partial couch over here. Hi. And then this furniture is all really light and it slides away really easily, so that is also very nice. If you want to be able to use the hide-a-bed, you can get to it very easily. It was easy to pull out, not very heavy, right? I mean, and then the seat cushions, you can just tuck those back right here, And then you've got some protection there between that and the edge of the bed. It's perfect. Very nice. Happy boy. All right, so after the little walkthrough of the room, overall pretty impressed actually. This is very spacious.
Yeah,
I know we
really
were,
nice.
yeah, really nice. I think they said this was close to what, 800 feet?
Yeah, I think that was right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's definitely an older hotel. It's an older building. You can kind of tell that in some of the finishes, but it's very clean.
Yeah.
And it's got all the things that we really need for our family.
Yeah, that was my overall impression too. Maybe not the most like new and up to date.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a little bit dated, but they do keep it very clean. I didn't notice anything that was dirty, anything that was torn, anything like that. No stains, anything like that.
Right.
A little bit of wear and tear on some of the wood furnishings, but that's pretty minor. And the bathroom is very clean. All of the main areas very well sanitized and clean. White and bright decor in here. I like kind of the beachy and pool vibe they have over here in the island building, which is appropriate because we're over here close to the pool. So
And you said one reason why they call it the island building, and what the biggest advantage of this is it is much closer, pretty much direct access to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
You walk out and go straight to the bridge pretty much, whereas from the main part of the hotel, you have to walk over here, which is a pretty good walk.
Yeah, yeah. So they are kind of separated. There's the pool right in the middle, and we'll show you a hotel map as well, just so you can see what it looks like, how it's kind of situated over here. They have the main building, which is the tower. That's where a lot of the rooms are, and then they have the island building, which is right on the other side of the pool. And they have a really big pool area, really expanded, nice kind of water park pool area. So we'll walk around and show you guys all of that and all the amenities here. They've got some great, dining options, arcade, just things that we walked by on the way here, and really nice and close to Disney Springs. We're going to walk over there tonight and just show you what that walk is like from this hotel. So overall, really, really pleased, really impressed so far with just the room itself. So we'll give you a recap here at the end of our stay to let you know how things go, how we enjoyed the overall resort. But I hope you will come and join us for the rest of our resort tour.
This was our first time staying at this resort, and one of our favorite things was the access to Disney Springs, which was within easy walking distance for our family to take the pedestrian sky bridge to enjoy all of the shopping and dining options over at the Disney Springs area.
Here we are. We're leaving the hotel. This is the pathway from the island building on our way to Disney Springs. You can see the springs right there. And we just have to get over to that bridge over there.
A little skywalk that goes over the road.
But as far as the Disney Springs area hotels, this is as close as it gets. Yeah,
Huge perk of being in the island tower, because you're literally right here next to the walkway to walk over to Disney Springs. Versus if you were in the larger tower, then you just have further to walk.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here's the walkway over to Disney Springs.
Yeah, this is all like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
Let's walk over this little sky bridge here, right over to the springs.
There it is.
We really enjoyed the pool area during our stay, and the Float Lagoon pool includes a lazy river and a kids splash area. This pool is heated and open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., and the Float Lagoon includes complimentary floaties for the lazy river. They also have an adult-only pool, a lap pool, and a jacuzzi, and private poolside cabanas that are available for a daily rental fee. You can also enjoy poolside food and drinks at the Shades Pool Bar. Menu options at the Shades Pool Bar include pulled chicken nachos, buffalo chicken tenders, a chopped Caesar salad, cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, and regular chicken tenders, as well as the chocolate cake and ice cream bars.
All right, here's the pool area. You see here the pool hours are from 7 a.m., which is really early, a lot earlier than most of the Disney hotels, until 11 p.m., so pretty late. There's lots of chairs around, which is really nice, especially summertime. It can be hard to get a chair at some of the hotels, but here they have a lot to choose from. Here's a look at the pool out here very early in the morning. This is a nice walk-in entry here. Great place for especially little kids. They kind of splash around. And it comes over here into the lazy river. Just does a circle here. Our kids absolutely love this. There's plenty of those floaties on the other end. No problem getting one of those and just floating around. And saw tons of people out here yesterday when it was a little warmer. This is kind of like the baby pool. It's the walk-in entry with these cool splash feature. And then it goes over, see all the floaties here. It kind of goes over here, it gets a little bit deeper, and then goes into the lazy river. See over here by the pool bar, it's more of a lap pool. Nice long pool. Maybe more of a setup more for kind of an adult pool. Still lots of chairs around. You see those nice like lounge chairs there with shaded. Very nice. So here they do have cabanas that you can rent too. Especially nice in the summertime, of course. On both ends of the lap pool. Over here by the bar. Just look at the lazy river, kind of where it turns. It goes all the way around. Here's the other end of the lazy river. See here's where the floaties kind of all hang out. So if you want to come over here and grab one and just float around all day if you want. Back here behind the lazy river is a nice big hot tub. Let's look at the pool bar area. It's called Shades. Still early morning, so they're not open yet. But this is great to have, especially we're staying in the island building right over here, so it's really quick access. You walk right out. We're here in just a couple minutes. Over here behind the pool area, next to the bar, is this kind of this grass area. It's the turf, fake grass. A great place to let the kids just run around and play.
Other dining options at the resort are located in the main tower building, including Citrus 28, Sunny's, and Letterpress. Citrus 28 is a grab-and-go marketplace open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., where you can get Starbucks coffee and breakfast foods, as well as other snacks and meals throughout the day. Sunny's is a full-service bar located in the hotel lobby, open from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., where you can get cocktails and appetizers. Letterpress is open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., where you can enjoy a classic American breakfast buffet.
Here, this is the main building. Across there, that walkway there is how you get over to the island building. And there's the island building over there. Look, as you come in the lobby, they have the concierge desk over here to the left. And the bell stand right here. And a nice bar area. Plenty of seating. Good amount of beers on tap. Of course, quite a few more people that hang out here during the nighttime or early in the morning. That's where you check in. You actually go downstairs to get to the grab and go area. That's where we're doing most of our food. It's very popular in the mornings. They have some really good options. Kind of like this simple sign. It's a big hotel, really spread out. So they make it pretty simple. Down there to go to the parks, down there to go eats. This way for drinks, down there for coffee. Downstairs for swim and play. Upstairs to relax and sleep. Just look at the shuttle schedule. Important to know they don't run regularly like a Disney-owned and operated hotel, but they do have shuttles. Essentially, they run early in the morning, time to get you there right when the park opens, and late at night. You'll see like the Magic Kingdom. This night they close at 10, so that bus leaves at 10:15. So you probably have to leave the park a little bit before park actually closed to get on the ferry boat across to pick up the bus. And these buses come to the transportation center. That's why I feature. They also have these DVD Now machines. When we checked in, they gave us a free card to get a movie since we do have a DVD player in our room. The hotel includes a really nice kind of quick service grab and go area. Very popular in the mornings. They have lots of options for hot sandwiches. They do serve Starbucks coffees. Here you can make your own kind of hot coffees, but they also do lattes and cappuccinos. Lots of selections. Lots of snacks you can grab as well. On here, candies, donuts. It's also where you can come if you need some other stuff like deodorant, toothpaste, even a thermometer there, medicines, wipes. Pretty much anything you might need if you forgot. Eye drops. There's a good amount of drinks too, wines you can grab, bring back to the room, some different beers, hard seltzers, different non-alcoholic drinks, waters, Powerades, teas, sodas, energy drinks, juices, and milk. And also some ice creams. There's a nice little courtyard area. This is right outside the Citrus 28, the grab and go service area. So it's a nice day. Good place to come out here and maybe enjoy a quick meal. You do also have the full service restaurant called Letterpress. If you want to just do the grab and go, it's right in here. It's like a pretty nice place. See here, they have a full breakfast buffet. With all your kind of standard breakfast foods. So if you have a little more time in the morning, this would be a good option. Here they do have a little game room. Nice they have air hockey. That's something I'd get into. Just typical arcade things. Ooh, Ghostbusters. These we can grab one of those bouncy balls. Some plushies here. There's Pac-Man and Galaga. There's a classic. A couple more arcade machines over here. And a Zoltar machine.
I see you over there.
More of these.
Come on over and let's go.
A winner every time and get a little rubber ducky. Here's a look at the fitness center for the hotel. Really nice, newer equipment. There's the ellipticals with TVs included. And treadmills. On both sides. There's a bike as well. A couple bikes. Here's the weightlifting equipment. A couple of machines here. And they actually have some free weight racks and benches. So everything you would need to have a really full workout in here. Very nice. And over on this side, some medicine balls. Large balls and resistance bands. They do give you towels as well. Oh, a pretty nice little fitness center for the hotel.
After my shower tonight, we saw something funny moving along the floor, and it turns out it was a frog. Now he is proceeding to climb all over our door and climbing up the trim of the door in our hotel bathroom.
And I am terrified.
Yeah. He's climbing up the wall now.
I am terrified.
Oh, there he goes. Not sure what to do with him.
I think
I'm just gonna wait for Dave to return. Now he's climbing pretty high. I don't know where he thinks he's going.
Is he going to the ceiling? I'm terrified for some reason.
Well, he's not going to hurt you,
I know.
but I don't think I want to sleep with him in here.
Hey guys, say bye, Mr. Frog.
Bye, Mr. Frog.
Bye, Mr. Frog. Go, be free.
Be free, my
Bye-bye. You're free.
Hey everyone! So hope you enjoyed this review of the Hilton Buena Vista Palace. So not to be confused with the other Hilton at Disney Springs, but we really enjoyed our stay here. We were here for 5 days, and so we really got to explore the hotel and see everything that they have here, which was really nice. We kind of got to get a full experience of what it's like to stay here. What was your overall takeaways?
Yeah, I'll talk about kind of the positives and negatives.
Yeah, pros and cons.
And overall, I'd say I definitely recommend this resort. We were very happy. But
Yeah,
like any resort, there were some things we liked, some things we didn't. So start with the positives.
Yeah.
Number one, obviously, is cost. You stay here versus a Disney-owned hotel because of the cost. And the room that we got, especially this week, we actually upgraded to this one-bedroom suite. And it costs about the same as what they're charging for a value at Disney.
Yep.
And you get, it was about 800 square feet.
Yeah, over 800 square feet of square footage, and for this one bedroom suite, really nice.
Yeah, which means you get a separate bedroom from your kids.
Yeah, it feels
nice.
super spacious. The kids had their own room with their own TV. We had our separate bedroom with our own TV.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Yeah, really like the square footage is a huge positive for the price point. Definitely.
Absolutely. Second thing, and the reason that we booked this specific hotel versus some of the other Disney Springs area hotels, this, when you look at it, if you can get, especially if you can get the Island Tower, the Island Building, it is the closest access to Disney Springs of any hotel.
Yep.
You literally walk out, turn left, and it's just a short walk over to the bridge that takes you to Disney Springs.
Right, literally like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
If we didn't have to take like the elevator because we had the stroller with us a lot of times, you can either take the steps, which takes you over the walkway directly to Disney Springs, or you can take an elevator if you need to.
Yeah.
If we didn't have to take the elevator, it's literally like 5 minutes to get to Disney Springs, which was awesome. You can't beat that kind of access.
Yeah, and Disney Springs, if you're not familiar, Disney Springs has the best restaurants.
Oh, great location.
Anywhere in Disney World.
For shopping
so many
and
options.
dining. Yeah, great location for shopping and dining here at Disney World. Got to get over there to Disney Springs. They really have everything over there.
Yeah.
Some great dining locations as well. Yeah.
The other thing we really liked was the pool here. The pool
my gosh.
is great.
Yeah.
They have a lazy river, and that's kind of just that's like a key thing. If a pool has a lazy river, we were probably, I think we spent a couple hours with the kids, and it's just so fun for them.
Yeah, they
loved it.
They actually have 3 separate pool areas. One that's kind of more like a lap pool. That was definitely more of the adult pool.
Yeah.
They have the kind of a zero entry pool as well, where there was lots more families and things that had a shallower and kind of a deeper end. And then they had the lazy river that kind of went around this kind of circle loop, like oval kind of loop. And that was awesome. I could just sit in that lazy river and relax all day long. Like that was so relaxing, so nice. They had these kind of like water fountains that would shoot over the top of the lazy river at like a certain point. It was nice and lush and like lots of plant life and stuff. So you feel somewhat secluded.
Yeah.
They had that really nice kind of a privacy fencing out of greenery. So you don't, it was really
and
nice.
very, very well heated. We're here in November, and at least on that warm, it was mid 70s, so not hot at all. Inside the pool was great. It was perfectly,
it was doable,
enjoyable.
and I won't get in the pool if it's too cold. I just won't get in. I stepped in, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
And we did quite a few laps around the lazy river, enjoyed the pool that afternoon. It was really nice.
And the other thing, like I said, the zero entry area, that was a huge area. A lot of hotels will have kind of a kiddie pool, and it's really just kind of this small pool set aside that's like a foot deep. That's really not that much fun.
Yeah.
This was a big area that was the walk-in and just
and
really great for little kids.
They had a kids splash zone too, with like little water spouts shooting up out of the ground or the floor, too. That was a lot of fun for the kids.
Yeah, and there's a big pool bar, someplace you can grab lunch, get drinks if you want to hang out by the adult pool. They have cabanas that you can rent, especially if you're here in the summer. It's someplace that you could make a day of it.
Oh, easily make a day just hanging out at the resort pool and hanging out and enjoying all of the things that they have there.
So that was the pool.
The other amenities here were really nice.
Yeah.
They have the restaurant, they have the quick service location. Honestly, this whole stay, we pretty much just enjoyed the quick service. Go and get coffee in the morning, go get breakfast items, go get snacks during the day. Oh, it was awesome. They had almost everything imaginable.
Starbucks coffee, they'll do if you want just regular coffee, or if you want to do lattes or some of the fancier drinks, they'll do that too.
Yeah.
And you can grab a pizza. They have breakfast sandwiches, everything you need.
The breakfast croissant sandwiches are really good, actually. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Amenities were great. Some other things that they have here, they're just kind of nice to haves. They had a DVD rental service that you could put in a card and get DVDs each night, and they have DVD players here as well. So if you wanted to watch have a family movie night after your day, enjoy and relax in your room, you could watch a family movie and just make sure you return it before the next day, so you don't have a charge. That was really nice. They also have microwaves in your rooms, so you can get, make sure to get bring some popcorn, to do some stuff to have some, if you want to have like snacks in the room. If you need to microwave, you can do that. The mini fridge is pretty small though.
Yes.
Just keep that in mind. So not a lot of stuff.
No freezer. I know that's something we always think about. Can we get a couple of small frozen things? There's no freezer.
Right,
section.
no freezer space. But make sure, if you want to bring some things from home, or if you want to bring stuff from get some stuff from Instacart, or get some stuff from the snack bar, get some popcorn. You can microwave that in the room and heat some things up if you need to. So that's always
overall,
nice to have.
We really loved it. The room was very clean. We said kind of when we were walking around, it's an old hotel, so you'll see some wear and tear, especially kind of I noticed in the lobby and the elevator. It's a little worn because it's older.
Right,
not really a big deal.
You can tell that this is an older hotel that they've kind of renovated and updated over time. They've done a really nice job of renovating it and making it making it feel newer, and having some nice paint job, nice touches, remodeling so that it does feel clean and fairly new and up to date. There's just a few places where you would see kind of some minor wear and tear, so not too bad.
So let's talk about some of the negatives or things that we would like to change. Actually, this is number one. The bathroom area is there's one bathroom and it's all together rather than having a separate toilet from the sinks. Which, if there's four of us, we've got kids, somebody's in the shower, no one can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
One of the kids is taking a long time going potty. The other kid's screaming, I gotta go potty.
Go.
So that's something that I think they could have, it's a big room, so just a design kind of.
Right, and that probably comes to how dated the hotel is. It's an older hotel that they've remodeled over time. So the bathroom is fairly small actually, and then they don't have a separate toilet room. So that's just some of the newer hotels. You see that those are some just redesigned features that they've done in more recent years, that you'll notice. That's kind of a nice amenity to have. But this one does not have that.
It has very good water pressure. Yeah. A lot of times sometimes you have a problem with that. So
water pressure was good. We had no problems with heat of the water.
The air temperature. We're here again in November. The room temperature was
perfect. Great. Yeah, room temperature was great. No issues in anything like that.
Yeah. Like that toilet to be separate.
Yeah. That's a very minor thing.
So other things, it can be a little noisy. In the living room area that has the room next door, and you could get them together, so it has that adjoining
room door. Yeah.
You really hear the people next door.
The rooms aren't very insulated between those doors.
That could be a real problem for your trip, honestly, if you had a really noisy group next door. We only really experienced it. I guess we were fortunate. The first night we were here, the family next to us was also here that night, and it was loud.
They were having a fun
time.
And
we were like, oh no, what's this going to be like? But fortunately, it's Disney, you're at the parks, whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't hear them again the whole trip.
Yeah.
So it was just that one night. But it could be an issue.
Yeah, not too bad. Just something to keep in mind that maybe the walls aren't so insulated between rooms. Yeah. And so you may hear
the good thing though, if it was just like you as a couple, or if it doesn't bother the kids so much, the bedroom's on the other side.
Yeah.
So we've never heard anything in the bedroom. Even when they were being noisy in there, when we came in the bedroom, you couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it. So that was good.
Wasn't a problem for us.
Yeah, but that's, pretty minor things. Overall, very, very good.
Yeah, the obvious thing, when people book this versus a Disney-owned hotel is that this doesn't have the Disney themed everywhere.
Right.
So that's just kind of a trade-off. I will say there is some Disney kind of items, like the elevator when it closes had a big, we're here the 50th anniversary, they had a big castle with the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
They have some photo spots in the hotel for Disney. So there is some Disney stuff, just not the Disney theming. And again, that goes to the cost. That's what your trade-off is. You're getting this a big discount staying here versus that.
You still get the same amenities that other Disney resort guests get as far as early entry to the parks. You get that 30 minutes early entry to the parks because this is a partner resort. You still get a lot of the same amenities right now. They do not have the Disney transportation, however. So they do their own transportation. And so that was the only other, I think, negative experience that we have was the transportation with the bus system. And so they do provide a bus shuttle or bus system to the parks and from the parks. But in our experience, I think that this hotel, maybe wherever it's located, it may be one of the later bus stops. And so for both, I think we tried to go to the parks 3 times this week. And so 2 out of 3 of the times we tried, the bus was full by the time it got to us. And so they only took, I think, maybe a couple families onto the bus, and we weren't one of the first ones here. And we did not get on the bus.
They only run, there's a couple times in the morning and a couple times in the evening. They don't run in between, so they try to get you there in the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. So I know that. It's not a regular schedule.
So I'd say keep that in mind. Have a backup plan in case you don't get on the bus. Take an Uber.
I highly recommend, just to make it less stressful. You're already saving a lot of money. We like to Uber. There was one time when if you get to the bus early enough, you'll be able to take it. So maybe if you get there early, you can take the bus to the park and Uber back. But there is a workaround, and this
is something we discovered. Maybe not something you'd always want to do, but if you really want to try to save some money, you want to use the Disney transportation. One of the nights when we were at Hollywood Studios, it was the bus going back to the Hilton, the last bus of the day was at like 8:15, something like that. The park didn't close till 9 o'clock. We wanted to stay and enjoy the nighttime fireworks and the show at the park. So we missed the last bus. So rather than paying for an Uber to get back, what we actually did was take the bus, go to the bus station for Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs is a partner resort over here, right on the other side of Disney Springs, adjacent to the Hilton. And so that's kind of a workaround. If you can get to a bus and get on a bus to Saratoga Springs, get off at the Carriage House stop at Saratoga Springs.
And if you don't remember that, just ask the driver. Tell them you're going to Disney Springs. If that's easy, and they'll tell you which stop because there's several stops. But,
And there was a lot of people doing that. I would say, it's kind of a workaround if you it's kind of a last ditch resort kind of a thing. If you really need to, take the Saratoga Springs bus and get off on that last stop at the Carriage House, and then you can walk through kind of around the Disney Springs walking area, and then over to the Hilton if you need to get back here.
Another recommendation, if you wanted to go to some of the other Disney resorts, you can walk over to Disney Springs. Again, it's very close. Take the buses from there, and those will take you to the resorts. So and you can go back and forth to all the other resorts by going through Disney Springs.
Right. So but that's a tip as well. Over at Disney Springs, they have buses to the resorts, not to parks.
Right.
So if you want to get to the parks, the only way you can get to the parks from the Hilton is Uber Lyft or their bus system that they have here to the parks.
Overall, people ask, I recommend this. I definitely recommend this hotel.
we would come and stay here again, definitely. Enjoyed this resort very much during our stay. It was a nice week. Kids, it was really good for nice hotel for families coming here. It'd be nice for couples as well. Larger families, I'm sure that they could accommodate you too, because it's a very large room.
Larger rooms,
So very nice. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. We enjoyed making it for you guys. Hope you have if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe for more content like this. We do lots of dining reviews, resort tours, and reviews like this, as well as kind of Disney parks tips and our days at the Disney parks and our tips for travel with your families. So hope you enjoyed this video. Have a magical day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.